Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake goes by.
Wake your punk ass up. That crust out your eyes.
BG, what you want to say to Yo Gotti?
First of all, Sway, I want to say good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Yo, Gotti, man, what's going on? Big fan, man. Out of your whole white fleet, which car do you like driving the most?
Right now, the Bentley I just got, just because it got that certain kit on it. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. So, the Bentley, but I normally ride the Phantom, though.
To the Phantom,
okay,
see?
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, I don't know if you, because my experience with the Phantom hasn't been the best. So
You don't like the Phantom?
No, it depends, man. I haven't drove it yet, but
okay.
Okay, Yo Guy, things are starting to make sense for me now with you. Okay, so he said out of the white fleet, how many cars do you have?
Right.
Probably like 7 or 8, maybe.
7 or 8 cars?
Yeah.
He said maybe, Heather. That means he really doesn't know.
Yeah.
That's a lot of cars.
Yeah.
But, he's earned it. Yo Gotti kind of flew under the radar for years.
Right.
We caught him early on with MTV when we came out there to Memphis and did My Block.
Yeah,
but, and that was right. It was really right. But I learned a lot about him from there. And since then, I just been like, every time I see him, I smile because he did it his way. It's a couple ways you can make it in this music business, but the best way to do it is when you do it your way. So congratulations. Now, you also got, like when we did South by Southwest, you brought a few of your artists by. Who are coming out on the label?
We got artists. Zed Zilla is the artist we focused on right now. You know what I'm saying? He dropped a mixtape this month, too, so he turned up.
He turned up?
Yeah.
All right. So but you got other artists, too, though.
Well, we working on a few, you know what I'm saying? But, Zed Zilla first up.
All right. Now, Rich Gang.
Yeah.
You on that Rich Gang project with Birdman.
Most definitely.
And people are all wondering, did you sign some type of deal with Cash Money or?
Nah, people always thought I was signing Cash Money just because Stunner just took me up on his wing and like gave me the game. Like this probably 6-7 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like on the cool, like Stunner really the first person that ever gave me a check big enough to get out the streets to focus on music for a minute.
Wow, Birdman did that.
Yeah, so I figured I consider, and I tell people, like, I think Birdman was, when I met Birdman, that was the point in my life that, like, took me out the streets.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was in the music, but I was still hustling. Like, you know how niggas do, you know what I'm saying? You 50-50 in this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I met Stunner, not only the check, but the motivation, like being around them, they were the first niggas I was around, like, okay, you can really get rich. Doing this shit like to make me take it serious, like so you can't really pay for that. Like,
so how'd you meet him then?
He came to Memphis and he had to do a show in Memphis.
Okay.
He came to a club and they played my music. He was like, "Who the fuck is that?" So they called me the next day. So like I think it was on a Sunday, so he called me like that Monday morning, flew me to New Orleans that Tuesday morning. I stayed in New Orleans with him for like a week or two. Shit, left that motherfucker with a check.
Damn it, I need to fly to New Orleans too.
And the crazy thing was I didn't sign with him. Like, he gave me we just talked about life. Like, you asked me like, what I was trying to do. And I just kept it real with him. Like, man, I'm in the street trying to get out this shit. Like, my brother locked up. You know what I'm saying? But he understood I understood the music business and I understood hustling. And he just liked this shit. He was like, look, I'm gonna give you an opportunity to build something. I'm gonna give you a production company through Cash Money. So I'm gonna give you a check to go find artists and bring them back. You know what I mean? To us, like, mold them, get them right, and give you a deal to put out artists through our channel. So that's what it was. And I was with them every day and flying with them and being in every city with them. So people just thought that I was signing to him. I was signing to TVT at the time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yo, Birdman. See, that's the part of the stories you don't hear.
Right.
That go on
I
behind
fuck
it.
with Birdman, like and being around, sitting up under him and Slim, like, that's how I got my independent hustle, the whole motivation come from seeing them do it. Like, I was around when Wayne turned in the first car to one to selling $1 million. The first week, I seen this shit with my own eyes.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So for a nigga allowing you to be there and see that process, like, if you ain't motivated from that, what the fuck you looking at?
Yeah, you need to find a new occupation. Matter of fact, I'm about to book a ticket to Miami just for 2 weeks to go sit next to Birdman and see what would have come out of it for me too, man.
Yeah, they motivate niggas, like, and they work ethic, like, Shit speak for itself, though.
Yo, that was just joking, but Gotti took that seriously. Like, yeah, you should go do that, homie.
For sure.
Pow.
It's Sway in the morning, only
On Shade 45.